Now, even though the wave beam was able to go through the wall earlier, it's only selective walls. So now we're back to the footage. Oh, and the volume's a lot louder. Okay, gotta turn that down. So now we're back to the my original footage. And here's me forgetting that I already been through this way and I should go through the other way. And checking the map. Oops. Well, then again, I haven't. By the time I started recording this game, is about. I'm talking about when the footage you're seeing right now was recorded. It's about 2 or so weeks, maybe a week. So, kind of don't remember. I mean, I could have watched the file footage, but I didn't feel like it. Yeah, that's a lot of things. That's where most of my problem starts. I don't feel like it. And there's another one of those robots that just locked the room. And I know I stated that the wave beam is the weakest beam of all, but it's not that much more effective. I believe the most effective weapon against these guys is either the plasma or the ice beam. The only reason I'm using the wave beam because it's already on hand, so. And don't you just hate when this happens in the game? The door just does not open. I don't know what caused it not to do that, but whatever. Also, be wary of those turrets because obviously they don't give out heat signature. By the way, missile that tank right there, right where my cursor just was, not the one with the Metroid, the one on my left. It holds the missile expansion that I completely forgot about. No, I get it later in the game, so do not tell me. I will show it off when I show it off. But, you know, I'm just letting you guys know. And now I'm just looking around to see what I can possibly scan. The thing even said Korodite and I ignored it. I don't know what was my deal that day. And trust me, it's because of that capsule that probably takes my adventure slightly longer than it should. Again, I'm just making sure I scan everything I needed to because I honestly don't like this section. But then again, I don't like the final area of the game either. Well, yeah, final area too. The second to last area and the final area are just my least favorite parts of the game. Ironically, because they're the most original pieces, you know, the ones that are not Mario-esque or rather Nintendo-esque at all. And here's me hesitating to just jump on down. I have no idea why. Just go, me. Just do it. Like the Nike commercials. Ow, ow, I'm being boggled in the corner. Ow. God. And for some reason, I just feel the urgency to clean out this room. Don't ask me why, I just did. I don't know. When you kind of have an energy-based arm cannon on that can kill just about any alien, I kind of don't want to abuse it. Not gonna lie. Ah, sorry, my video keeps freezing, so I'm not able to see what's going on at times. And I think I just had a power surge. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't recording this on a PC. By the way, I probably should, actually, just so my laptop has a lot more room on it. Schoolwork? Psh, schoolwork? What the hell did I just say? Schoolwork? I meant to say schoolwork. Who the hell needs that? Just give me emulators and emulators. But that obvious need aside, actually, Now that I think about it, why do uh, schools have kids? I know it's more convenient, but why exactly do we need computers for school? It's obviously not for enjoyment, so, and it honestly doesn't make my life a lot easier because I was told to write with pen and paper. In any case, you need the super missile that thing up there because it's actually made of cordite, and then you are unpromptedly told to use a wave beam shot. Yeah, that was obvious. Still freaks me out every time I see that blue Orbinaut ripoff die. I know it's not really an Orbinaut ripoff, but I have no idea what else to call it. Any case, be forewarned, if you go down this way, there's a boss, but it's a mandatory boss because he has a power-up that we need to get, though this boss is incredibly tedious. By the way, I kind of like how the snow's falling right now. Rock! Boulders! Thardus! Yes, that is the name of this boss. Ladies and gentlemen, I am unhappy to introduce you to Thardus, one of the most repetitive bosses in the game. Alright, now there's a specific trick that you gotta use to beat this boss. You can't do anything without the thermal visor in the first mandatory sequence of the game. After a while, though, Thardus will overheat your thermal visor to the point where you can't see it, and that part gets that thing the hell off your eye. Just a forewarning. By the way, missiles make this boss go down slightly faster, but super missiles is where it's at. Now, after you destroy a piece of this boss, go immediately turn into Morphball form and lay some bombs, because that immediately reveals his next weak point, and you never have to use your thermal visor ever again. You only have to use it for that one mandatory section of the boss, and that's it. Now, because I have the biggest trigger finger in ever, I kind of waste all my missiles, and yeah. Probably should have hit a missile recharge station. If they had one. Now, I recommend that you stick to the power beam because, as I said before, Jesus. I'm sorry, for a brief moment there, I thought I saw Jesus' face in Samus' visor. Like, a bearded man appeared in her visor. Yeah, by the way, if Samus is hit, at times you can see her face, but that time I saw a bearded man. That was weird. Well, then again, it could have been Jesus or Alpha Omega Sin, but I'm just going to call it Jesus. Whatever. That aside, yeah, I also recommend that you don't waste too many missiles, because, again, this boss is tedious without missiles. The only thing that really takes this boss just as fast as a super missile is regular charge shots. And by the way, to break out of the ice, just jump. And no, you can't deal extra damage to him in Morphball mode by using the boost or Morphball bombs. Trust me, it don't work. By the way, this was the only glitch that I found in this game that was retained from the GameCube version. The one where you can burn off Ridley's wings by boost falling into him, don't work. But I'll get to that later. Any case, this form is actually quite simple. It changes the Morphball form and roll around for a while. After he's done summoning lightning, he then does this weird fog thing that makes it slightly harder to see him, but I don't know. I honestly wasn't having too much trouble with this boss before. The only thing that's troubling is that I can't see where that blue thing is because it blends in with the background. But other than that, it's not too hard. As you can see, he's like almost at half his health, so yeah. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. And of course, my monitor keeps freezing on me. I don't know why that happens, it just does. Alright, now the last two places that you have to hit are actually kind of hard to hit, ironically. Or not, because I just blew that part up. Well, still, the last two places I hit are indeed hard because they take the most damage. And trust me, even though it didn't sound like the bombs just went off, just rolling on it makes Thardus weak point awaken. And trust me, you really don't want to use your thermal visor, especially in this glowing mess. Because I believe it overheats extremely fast, and oh, thank God my eyes were hurting. Now, a lot of you may be saying, wait, doesn't this boss look familiar? Yeah, Boulder guys from Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah. Just a lot more tedious. If you can believe it. And this last shot is actually kind of tricky to make, especially if you're aiming for his outside him when he's rolling, because it's his heart that you're aiming for, quite literally, his heart. So I recommend that you don't try and aim for it when he's rolling. Whatever happened to Limp Bizkit, anyways? I think the guy, the lead singer, has a Twitch account, but I have no idea what the hell he does on it. He just has a biscuit that limps out everywhere to show you that he is indeed the Limp Bizkit. But in any case, well, one last shot. Thardus is indeed dead. Well, dead-er because he's rocks and screw it, he's dead. Damn it, Jimmy's dead. Was that a last-ditch effort from Thardus? I threw a rock at her. It was a fairly medium rock. But in any case, we get the Spider Ball, which gives Samus incredibly big yo-yos on her Morph Ball form. Why? No, I seriously don't know why. Why does it give her yo-yos? But as you can probably guess, the Spider Ball allows Samus to stick to these railings by holding down the Z button. To get to this railing, all you have to do is shoot a Morph Ball bomb, and don't worry about the gravity thing. As long as you're holding forward, you're probably going in the right direction. So, but with the Spider Ball, we can get to some sections that are mandatory, like that one, right? Well, that's not mandatory. Actually, it is. But we can't. The point is, we can get to brand new sections, and it's very helpful in getting a certain beam upgrade. That's the most powerful beam in the game, but has the stupidest missile ability. God, that was worthless. But without further ado, I think I'll see you guys next time. I'm BakuBlade100 signing out. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And thank you for watching this. Also share if you want. Bye, guys.